A new rocket is coming to the Florida Space Coast, a new payload just barely sneaks onto a Virgin orbit launch, and Rocket Lab wraps up 2021 with a successful launch, a rocket-filled edition of the Space Stock Report. I'm Nick Stewart for this episode on December 10th, 2021. Again, full disclosure, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to bring you some of the space sector news, and also full disclosure, here are some of my holdings inside of the space sector. Launch provider ASTRA has released more information on their future plans, including a lot of launches from Cape Canaveral, Florida, the OG Space Coast. The first launch is scheduled for 2022 in the earlier part of the year. ASTRA will attempt to deploy its first satellite, a NASA payload, from Space Launch Complex 46. No new money was given by NASA for this launch, as it actually stems from a contract awarded way back on December 2020 for $3.9 million. We don't know the exact payload other than it will be a CubeSat, Microsat, or NanoSat. Meanwhile, Rocket Lab has picked up a sweet new contract for 3 launches over the next 2 years. 2 launches scheduled for 2022 and a final one in 2023. This for Japanese Earth imaging company Synspective. It'll be launching 3 Strix satellites capable of detecting millimeter-level changes to the Earth's surface. Pretty cool. No financial details have been disclosed at this time. And staying with Rocket Lab, they had another successful launch to round out the month of December 2021. This one, another launch for Black Sky Incorporated, carrying 2 more satellites into orbit back on December 8th. The mission, A Data with Destiny, carried Black Sky's 12th operational satellite into orbit. This was Black Sky's 3rd mission in 3 weeks. Images were captured by December 2nd's rideshare aboard a SpaceX mission just 14 hours after launch. This was tied for the fastest turnaround for Rocket Lab between launches, just 21 days. New information has been released about Virgin Orbit's upcoming launch in late 2021 or early 2022. The mission is called Above the Clouds. It was originally announced back on November 9th. A month later, though, on December 9th, Spire Global was added as a last-minute partner for the launch, just 36 hours between signing the paperwork and being integrated onto Launcher 1. According to the release, the conversation to be added to the manifest was 20 days before actually being selected. This will likely be very desirable for military-grade customers. Being able to throw something into orbit at the last minute also speaks volumes as just how much of the FAA has changed. They had to give a special waiver for this launch given the close turnaround from signing onto orbit and actually launching. This satellite will study the microspace debris in the environment. Pretty important given the latest debacle with the Russian affair. And to quote CEO of Virgin Orbit, Spire's recent addition to Above the Clouds is a great example of the flexibility of Launcher One's capabilities. And in your space briefs, a quick look at a few other headlines that we're watching. Planet is officially a publicly traded company. The merge with SPAC DMYQ was finished on December 8th, and the company traded as PL. On the first day, the price was up 15.1%, but then fell 4.2% in after-hours trading. The company's first earnings will be dropped Monday, December 13th, after markets close. Meanwhile, in another upcoming SPAC merger deal, Tomorrow Companies Incorporated is planning to merge with Pine Technology Acquisition Corp, or PTOC. Tomorrow is a weather forecasting company with clients like Uber, Ford, Delta, JetBlue, and the U.S. Air Force. They expect $420 million in proceeds after the deal. This will fund the company's goal of radar-equipped satellites to help forecast. Their ultimate goal is a constellation of 32 smallsats in low Earth orbit. In September, they were awarded just shy of $20 million from the U.S. Air Force. And it wouldn't be space briefs, at least these early episodes, but an update on Redwire Space. They still have not announced their earnings for Q3. However, they did make a 3-year supply agreement with Terran Orbital. Redwire will support components for their satellite building needs. Terran Orbital is also planning on going public, with also a merge with the SPAC company TWNT. And that was a look at some of your space sector headlines over the past couple of days. If you liked this video, give it a like and please let me know what you think. Any constructive criticism, both good and bad, is much appreciated. Feel free to check on some of the other episodes to see how things have adjusted. And if you have companies that I should be watching or adding to my portfolio, please let me know. The space sector is a really exciting time as of late. Thanks for watching, everybody.